Tonight, I would like to tell you a short talk on the request. Number one, firstly, the speaker announced that stop was Greenwich. Next, he asked the passengers to remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop, and not to stand up until they had stopped at the station because that was for their safety. After that, he suggested checking around their seat to make sure they had left nothing behind. Finally, he thanked them for riding the commuter rail service and had a pleasant trip. Number two, firstly, the speaker welcomed to the Franklin Theatre. Next, she said tonight's performance was the opening show of their 25th season. After that, she suggested members of the audience should turn off all cell phones, pagers, and recording devices because the show began and the use of cameras wasn't permitted while the actors were on stage, including video and digital cameras. Finally, she said information on upcoming shows was available in the lobby. Number three, firstly, the speaker introduced the voice mail of Martin Choas. Next, he said he was either away from his desk or out of the office, so he suggested pressing 1 to speak with his assistants if they would like to make an appointment. After that, he asked them to wait for the beep and leave a message. If you didn't want to speak assistants, finally, he said he would return their calls as soon as he could. Number four, first, the speaker announced Flight 15 was ready for boarding. Next, he suggested all passengers should line up at the gate and have their boarding pass ready to show to the flight attendant. After that, she reminded them to tell a flight attendant if they were traveling with small children or needed special assistance boarding the plane, and if their carry-on bags were too light, they might be asked to check them. Finally, she reminded that was a non-smoking flight. Number five, firstly, the speaker announced a traffic accident downtown was causing major delays on several main roads. Next, he suggested devices should avoid North State Street and use Constitution Avenue instead. After that, he said if they used Constitution Avenue, they might still experience some delays because they must ride downtown. Finally, he said officials expected the delays to the several hours before. Number six, first, the speaker thanked a customer for calling Countway Computers, and she valued their call. Next, she said if they wanted to reach technical support, hang up and dialed 756 3456, and if they wished to speak to a customer service representative, please stay on the line and their call would be asked in turn because all of them lines were busy then. Finally, she said rather than there was a wait of approximately 5 minutes. Number seven, first, the speaker announced Springfield had been struck by a hurricane the week before, that had left millions of dollars of property damage. Next, he said thousands of people had been left homeless and could expect to spend several weeks living in shelters. After that, he commented the city was seeking donations of food and clothing for hurricane victims. Finally, he said if they would like to help, please send their donations to the Springfield Rescue Committee. Number 8. First, the speaker introduced Mrs. Jackson, who had just joined their staff as the new manager's assistant. Next, she suggested all staff members should have Jackson out during Jackson's first few days, as Jackson learned their office routines. Finally, she said she knew they were already to have Jackson feel welcome to their office, and she thanked them for their cooperation in that matter. Number 9. First, the speaker got staff's attention. Then he announced the fire alarm system was being tested that morning, so they could hear the alarm going off several times in the course of the morning. Next, he suggested remaining calm when they heard alarm. After that, he asked the staff to not leave the building or to avoid using the elevator, just continue with their usual routine. Finally, he thanked them for their patience. Number 10. First, the speaker wanted to confirm if the driver of a white car was parked near back entrance. Please move her car. Next, he said she was parked illegally, so she needed to move her car immediately, or it would be ticketed and towed. After that, he said she would park in the visitor parking area that were located near the front of the building. Finally, he experienced the parking area by the back entrance were for delivery vehicles only.